We knew there was chaos. We knew that somebody was dead.
There was pandemonium, shouting, roaring. Nobody knew what was going on.
We actually thought we were going to be killed.
6 well-disciplined, dangerous subversives. Anything could have happened.
On May the 1st, 1998, a 6-man gang left Dublin in a car and 2 vans heading south towards Wicklow. This gang planned to carry out a raid that could yield them a substantial amount of cash. Two major events were occurring in early 1998 that are connected with this story. In the north of Ireland, the peace process had delivered the Good Friday Agreement, and in the south, the Gardaí were in dispute with the government over pay.
The Gardaí felt undervalued, overworked and underpaid, and there was a particular dissatisfaction among rank-and-file members.
The first work stoppage in the history of the Garda Síochána indicated the unprecedented level of anger among rank-and-file Gardaí.
The Gardaí by law can't go on strike, and Gardaí cannot be members of a trade union. So the GRA, the Garda Representative Association, which represents rank-and-file Gardaí, because they were, as they said themselves, sick and tired of the fact that they were being paid so low, they decided that they would manifest that sickness and tiredness all on the one day. And on the 22nd of April, they picked May the 1st as the day that they would all call in sick. They wouldn't show up for work. It became known as the Blue Flu.
During talks in the run-up to the Blue Flu, members of the GRA agreed with Garda management that they had no problem with them bringing in students from the Garda College in Templemore, so that the force on the day was run by supervisors and by probationers.
Garda management activated a contingency plan. All training and administrative work was suspended as every available Garda was put on operational duty.
In Dublin, 80% of rank-and-file Gardaí called in sick. Countrywide, 65% of them supported the withdrawal of labour, and they didn't turn up for work either on that day.
As the gang continued towards Wicklow, 4,500 rank-and-file Gardaí were off sick. This unprecedented low level of Garda manpower would potentially provide a perfect opportunity to stage an armed robbery.
I think there's no doubt at this stage that this particular gang had planned the raid or the attempted robbery on the security van in Ashford from months beforehand. The fact that they carried out or tried to carry out that raid on the Blue Flu day, May the 1st, is merely a coincidence. I mean, this raid couldn't have been planned in the period of 8 days from the time the Garda Representative Association announced that they were going to have the Blue Flu on May the 1st.
I think it's highly unlikely that the gang involved would have thought that a Gardaí would have been working on the day. They probably would have got greater confidence from the fact that the forces of the Gardaí were hugely depleted because of the industrial action.
In fact, the Garda Commissioner at the time, Pat Byrne, said he warned criminals that if they thought they were going to have a free day, they should think again.